Well, good morning, POE students. Hopefully you're checking in on Monday morning, November 30th. I wanted to give you a little direction for how we're going to navigate finals week with the change to distance learning. I think I mentioned in an email last week, we're going to kind of split up our project a bit. We'll get the design portion done during this trimester, and then we'll come back next trimester starting December 7th and have you work on the build portion of this because we're limited as far as student accessibility to the high school building. I've decided to kind of abbreviate this a bit. So slowing down the pace, my anticipation is you should have no problem getting what I expect out of you done this week. So let's slide down. We'll get down to Monday the 30th on our module. Again, we're in module 6, I believe. And so what you'll be doing is working on your final project, just the design portion. So you want to complete the segments highlighted in yellow by the end of the trimester. My daily goal, your daily goal for today should be to complete 3 sketches. And you may have gotten those done already. Make your design decision by using the decision matrix to move forward on one of your designs. We've got a decision matrix linked in right here, and we'll go through a few of those steps to give you some instruction on this. But to give you an idea how I've modified this assignment a little bit, this is the assignment document that links into. It gives you the information, our design brief, problem statement, design statement, and so on. I believe we went through that already as a class on a Google Meet. But what I've done to change this up a little bit, I've highlighted what I'd like you to do by the end of the trimester. So first part, design challenge description. Write a brief description of the design challenge and list the problem's requirements and constraints. So we're basically following the model of the design process. You'll write that into your notebook, and then you'll put this into a presentation that I'll give you a link to in Schoology. Your vehicle modification plan, basically you'll have to have brainstorm 3 ideas, use the decision matrix to decide which one to use. All of this should be done in your engineering notebook, and then make a nice, clean, professional-looking document for your final presentation of the project. Step C then is the final design sketch. Can either be a neat, detailed isometric, or it can be an inventor drawing. Include annotations, explain the parts used as well as dimensions, so don't forget those details. We'll kind of skip over this prototype documentation. This is where we'll pick up on second trimester. Testing, race day, we'll put that off as well, and then evaluating, we can't really do that till the end. So to conclude, what you're going to do for trimester 1, your final project, so to speak, is you create the Google Slides presentation of your final project, and I'll have you complete that once we get to trimester 2. But to end the trimester, you're going to complete that as much as you can. So use that template to develop that final project. Must include a cover page. So this basically gives you instructions on what you're going to be doing and how I'm breaking down the points. Make sure you put in your design description on one of your pages, your 3 initial designs, description of them, decision matrix on how you've decided what to use. Should be using at least 4 different criteria to evaluate them. And then a final design sketch. Total that up, we've got 40 points that I will be evaluating on going forward. Now, as you're making your final design sketch, follow the instructions further up as far as size constraints. If you want specifics from me, if you want me to send you pictures of anything as far as the VEX parts, components, whatnot, you can, of course, look that up online. I can send you pictures, but I do expect you to put in the work. I'm giving you 4 days to do that, so don't just give me a quick, crappy sketch. Give me something of quality, of significance. And that final design sketch should be neat, should be detailed. This is not a quick throw together sketch. Okay, so that should be a good, neatly sketched and drawn, annotated design. And then this kind of breaks it down. First trimester portion, 40 points, just the items highlighted in yellow. So that kind of gives you the idea where you're going. So today, you see what you should be doing. Decision matrix, you can link into that from the module here that will jump you into the decision matrix here. My suggestion is use the download button, download that, save it to your device, put in your numbers, put in your titles for your criteria area, and let the decision matrix total things up for you. You can put that directly into your presentation as you prepare that for me. Basically, this is just a matter of working through all of those steps of it. It's due by 3 o'clock on Thursday. Now, if you get this done earlier, I realize that's not that much work if you get on top of it and get going. So if you get done before Thursday, fantastic. Partly just trying to give you a little bit of a breather. If you've got finals in other classes, to simplify that process as well. So my expectations this week are basically just that. Create the 3 initial sketches, utilize the decision matrix, create your final design sketch, and then add that all into your presentation to give you an idea what that looks like. I'll open up that document for you. And inside that document, again, is the instructions highlighted and so on. You guys will have a My Documents button right up here. I have to go down to the bottom to find the document. But to show you what we'll be working on, here is the document that you'll be creating and submitting to me. Basically, it's the fall project. Put in your name, the information that's on it's the sheet. I think it's name, class name, date range, things like that. And then each of the successive slides here, I didn't put on there what has to go in each one, but if you followed the design brief and instructions, that will tell you exactly what you need to do, and then you'll submit that to me for your final project, and then we'll resume on December 7th. Our school board has decided that as of December 7th, you guys can access our engineering labs and classrooms again to get the parts and things that you need to get back into the swing of things. So we'll extend this into trimester 2. You'll have that whole week coming back, the 7th through the 12th, I believe. You'll have that, maybe it's the 11th or whatever it is. You'll have that whole week to make time to build. If you want to do it all here at school, if you want to get some components, go home and build. It may well be easier to build right here at school. You can kind of do some mini tests as you go. But that's the plan going forward as we end our trimester. So you've got a 40-point project to finish the trimester. Again, if you're missing any other missing work, now is a great time. You've got 4 days to get about 2 days worth of work done. So take advantage of the time. If you got anything missing or late, get that done so we can finish the trimester strong. Again, questions, email me, and I look forward to seeing your work by Thursday at the latest. Thanks for watching and have a great week. See you guys.